Happy Monday, just before 9:30 a.m. That's West Coast Standard Time right here. Well, in downtown Las Vegas, Ward 5, District 6. So I paid my rent a day early, and I usually do it a couple of days earlier, but I'm glad I don't talk like this, that our beautiful manager and handsome Kevin had the Friday off for the 4th of July Eve. So then I was coming through here, and I saw 2 LVMPD officers, and one was LVMPD Police Officer Frost. And I met him at the Center Divide on Las Vegas Boulevard. He was driving, going south, and the closest cross street was Oakey. So then I just looked in here, but I'm not going to touch it or anything. So then I was thinking of the 3 times I was back there, because I was back there. No, I don't know, because I don't remember that April 2019. I think I went to the hospital, so I was probably in back of here. Then I was the time that Scott Centers, well, legally, but illegally from our video cameras at Regency Towers. Then I was in the back, and I've talked about that. And then I was December 29th, 2020, but I wasn't in handcuffs with Agape, and they took me to the Silver 7. All I wanted to say this. So on the U.S. President, 45 Donald J. Trump rally at Sunset Park, I wanted to stay the whole time. And it was hot, and there were misters there and clean porta potties and everything. But then at the end, I wanted to stay. So I called Vern and Rhonda Van Winkle, very excited. But I wasn't delirious. There was water and everything like that. And also I wanted to smoke a cigarette, right? And I kept to myself. I would buy shirts, or not magnets, but you could get free stuff. And I smoked cigarettes and drank, Dr. Peppers, or not that many, or Coca-Cola Zeros preferably, or Red Bulls. But I don't really like Red Bulls that much, because they're not, don't have carbonation. But I'm not putting down Red Bulls. So I was laughing delirious to Vern and Rhonda, saying I'm going to pass out. Not really. But I couldn't find our Jeep, right? And it's not that big of a park, if you know it. And then, of course, Happy and I tried to walk around that park a lot up until, this time last year, pretty much. You add minus 19 days or 18. So then a police officer, but it was an unmarked car. He was in law enforcement. I don't know. Somehow he said, would you like a ride? So I said, okay. But then when I got back in the back and the doors locked, I wasn't scared, but it reminded me of Anchorage, Alaska more. And in, the Wasilla police. So, but I wasn't going to get out or try to get out. And he was really nice. And and then, of course, Happy and I always parked in that same area right there. And it's across the street, I think, from a police force inside Sunset Park.
Kalimera Tikanate! Kalimera! Ime Maria Athens!
Is it working? Well, so I'm going to try to call, fraudulent Clark County Animal Control under the auspices of Mayor Shelley Berkeley, right? And she prides herself on being Jewish Greek American. Okay. I almost put in Animal Foundation. I saved Kalamata Gatula approximately 18 years ago, but she saved me. Reporting last year, June 3rd, 2025, for my big fat Greek Orthodox confessional. Same day, same outfit. We're Maria and Kalamata Gatula centers for News 25 Las Vegas. Now it's saying City of Las Vegas. No, it's Clark County Animal Control, right? Because when we live in Winchester, it's just right down the road. That's 3111 Speller Circle 25D like Dick. Don't tell anybody. I'm just looking for your phone number. Animal shelter, like my service animals, Happy and Kalamata Gatula. Athens are up in here.
You have reached Clark County Animal Protection Services. For English, press 1.
We are in America, right?
You have reached Clark County Animal Protection Services. Our agency handles animal-related matters for the unincorporated area of Clark County.
Winchester!
If this is a human or animal life-threatening emergency, hang up and dial
911. Love 25D. July 25th and 27th last year, and it's June 21st, 2026. It's meta. It's the Star Athens verse.
Press 1. If you have lost a pet or need to surrender your pet, you need to reach out to the Animal Foundation.
Is this going to connect me to 911 in Shelly's territory? Where's Mayor Shelly?
You have reached Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department.
Look at that.
This is an emergency. Please hang
Hang
up
up and dial 911.
911.
It's 311 for civilian standbys for the Athens family of 25D. Love, Shelly!
Protection Services.
You Greek, Jewish, American piece of shit. Can you hear me? It's true. And you're totally illegal. And you came out of retirement just for us. I mean, at least politics. How's Toro you online? I'm about to get my period.
There are 4 separate animal control agencies in the Las Vegas Valley.
Valley.
Please listen carefully to select the agency for your area. If you are trying to reach the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department non-emergency line, press
Dial
1.
911
If you have lost a pet or need to
0024.
surrender your pet, you need to reach out to the Animal Foundation. Press 2. If you live in the city of Henderson, press 3. If you live in the city of North Las Vegas, press 4. If you live in unincorporated Clark County, press 5.
5! Pende in Greek. And our mayor says she doesn't speak any, well, Jewish languages.
Sterilization and animal permits, press 1.
Sterilization.
For information about noise complaints, press 2.
Noise
For
complaints.
information
Nye
about animals
County.
living outdoors, press 3. For issues with feral cats, press
Feral cats, call her Monica Tula. She's from Athens, Greece, Polio Folio. She was born approximately at the end of 2007 or 2008.
Have a current rabies vaccination.
They've got it all. Ask Haven Animal.
Clark County allows no more than 3 dogs and 3 cats at one residence without a permit.
Oh, we've got a lot here.
Failure to
At least
comply
pit
with the
bulls.
ordinances is against the law and may result
Whoa, against the wall.
in citations
Against the
or
law.
potential
The
prosecution.
wall. 25D and VRT.
Visit our website at www.clarkcounty.
Scott Centers is a criminal and alleged.
To speak to a dispatcher, press 0.
0, me then. Lil Randall 0, but he's 08. It's my favorite number. He was 07 till May 26. He has the same birthday as his father. That's Scott Randall Centers. Now his government name is Scott Lil Randall Centers. He will never see Lil Randall again, Scott Centers, and Lil Randall doesn't want to see him either. But he is hurt, you know. How could he do that to Lil Randall? Behind the badge, Lil Randall. Kim, I'm just going to write this down. Kim, 1053, you said?
Copy, disregarding. 1053, that's my badge number.
Kim, and I mean this with the most respect. My name is, in America, Maureen Athens, and I called 911 twice, July 25th and July 27th, 2025. I elected to go to Sunrise Hospital. My service animals, well, Happy, he's a dog, a Pomsky, and Kalamata Cthulhu is a service cat. But according to the Nevada government, you can only have a service dog and a service donkey here, which would be hard to bring on the RTC, and none of this is funny. So legally, and I'm not, challenging anyone, I think good and honest LVMPD police officer, male Frost, told me that legally, and once again, I'm not challenging you, you have to tell me where my service animals are, because Scott Centers, the owner, thank God, of 25D in the Regency Towers, he was putting stuff up us, and I didn't know. That's why I called 911 when I started to find out. And well, it's almost been a year, and I called 2 Mondays ago, and they connected me, if you can believe it, to Clark County Detention Center. They're not in there, and they're not in the Animal Foundation.
Okay. Do you remember where the animals would have been picked up from?
Well, here's the thing. The Regency Towers has a lot of blood on their hands. If these walls could talk, none of this is funny. So I don't know if they were stolen when I was in Sunrise. I mean it, from a really bad next door neighbor across the hall, or the really bad third management party we had. I'm not sure, because when my cat threw up a clone. It's true. It was a skipper key. That's what Agape is, my oldest dog. And then a cat was growing on top of her. And then LVMPD with respect was in the building, but I said I wanted to watch, not like that. It was horrifying. I was in shock. And then they knocked on my door, didn't bang it down or anything, and they came back in. But I don't, in and out of that, on the hallway across, Maria and her son Tony that live in LA, he was coming in our unit, 25D, saying I was crazy. So I don't even know. And then I also said, too, that as gross as any of the clones are, they're mine. So I'm not sure. That's why I'm calling you, Kim. And I don't know if you're AI. You seem like you're better than the AI. And you haven't connected me with Clark County Detention Center yet. It's not funny. I'm not making fun of you or me. So I mean, they're not, I guess, they're, oh, sorry. So then I come back July 26th. And I come, they open the gate with a Latina name for me, the Regency Towers at the Las Vegas Country Club. Have you been there? It's super fabulous and chic these days. It's a piece of shit, sorry. So then my animals are up there. So then it was about a day, and I was drinking coffee again and smoking cigarettes, and I didn't know Scott Centers, but he wasn't home, was poisoning all of our food and non-alcoholic beverages. So then I ended up calling Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department again. They came, I went back to Sunrise, they suggested it, the ambulance wasn't good. They suggested it, but I paid my bills through Silver Summit, Home Means Nevada, Medicaid, so I come home the 27th, sorry Kim, long story, boring, and Scott Centers blew up my left eardrum, so I'm too loud. And I was too loud before anyways. They're not up there, and Scott Randall Centers is up there with LVMPD, at least 2 officers. I think it was 2 officers, and my animals weren't there. And Lil Randall's back from the evidence vault. He was there about 8 months, and I'm trying to be positive. And they're my service animals, Kim, and I have the proof.
Okay.
And they're both microchipped.
Right. With that being said, if you can't find it in any of the shelters, it's possible the animals are never picked up. So you might have to call Metropolitan Police Department and do a stolen property report. Regretfully, animal control would not be able to assist with it since we didn't actually pick up the animal, and then we don't handle property disputes.
Okay, but then I'm not challenging LVMPD male police officer Frost or you, Kim. But why would he tell me that, Officer Frost? That legally in Clark County Animal Control, under the auspices of Mayor Shelley Berkeley, she prides herself as being a Greek Jewish American. I don't think so. And if she is, she's a really bad criminal one, and she's got the hots for me. And just look at her sunglasses, very funny. And my best friend, one of them is Greek Jewish American, really from Thessaloniki. And the first person I ever pecked when I was 16 was Jewish American. We didn't talk about our religions. How's Mayor Shelley controlling Clark County Animal Control for Elon Musk and our boring company tunnels? So why, respectfully, would this is on a recorded and video line for me too, why would LVMPD police officer Frost say, with respect, that Clark County, Nevada, Home Means Nevada, Las Vegas, and Winchester, and City of Las Vegas are in Clark County, that you have to tell me where my service animals are? Agape's with me. And so is Lil Randall Centers, and he can see and hear everything too. Ask his dad. Okay.
In this respect, if we didn't pick it up.
If we didn't pick it up. There too. And don't be passive aggressive to me, Kim. I'm way smarter than you. In first grade, they had to ship me to a grammar, social studies, natural resources, reading, and history. And people that are janitors that didn't go to college could be just as smart as me. So don't give me the runaround. Is your name Kimberly? Is it with a K or a C, Kimby?
No, it's not with a K.
Oh, you can spell it with a C. Sure.
Okay, however you want to.
Okay, so wait a minute. So you ran the name Happy Athens and Kalamata Gatula Athens or Kalamata Athens, and you're telling me you don't have them or didn't pick it up? There's 2 of them. And a growing clone of a skipper key with a cat that my cat, Kalamata Gatula Athens, threw up. And LVMPD knows it. Are you married to T. Bassett? Me either. So, okay.